Hey everyone, my name is Mark Sackett. I live in San Francisco, California, and I'm home today because I am recovering from really bad foot surgery that I had about a week and a half ago. But I wanted to do a video to talk to everyone a little bit about the art of active networking. These are events that I created about 15 years ago. They were designed to be a unique take on networking and to help people do better in life, love, and business. And it's not any woo-woo thing. It's not religious. It's not well, it is kind of my personal cult, but it's really just a unique take on networking that started about 18 years ago when I was being just like at the height of my career and I was working all over the world. And first question everybody asked me was, what do you do for a living? And I do many things. I own a number of businesses, and it was a difficult question to answer, and also not a brief answer. And what I recognized was that people were like, what do you do for a living? And they wanted to immediately sort you into, can I work with you? Can I sell you something? Or do I not need you? And those buckets really bothered me because, let's just say that you don't need a graphic designer or an art director or a filmmaker or a musician or an event producer or a guy that owns a giant antique store or all the other things that I do, because you're looking for somebody that does insurance, or you're looking for somebody that does construction, or you need to build a building, or you need a loan on you need a home loan or a business loan or something else. Whatever the myriad of things that we all get to do, or somebody in tech. And what I recognized was that as soon as people do that organic, quick sort when you first meet them, they also sort you out of their life if the answer isn't what they want. And so they kind of walk away a little befuddled of like, okay, well, it was nice to meet you. But, it really bothered me because, and this is not coming from any point of arrogance, it's because they're walking away from me and they don't know what I can do for them. They never got far enough into the conversation to understand that I know 250,000 people in my network, that I own a number of companies, and that I work with a lot of different industries, and that possibly I could be of help to them. And so I realized, that's when I came up with this slogan, the power of us working together is greater than anything we can accomplish on our own. But what's paramount for that success to happen and for us to work together is to build know, like, and trust, as I talk about in my events, to also not worry about what somebody does for a living and stop sorting them away, because they could be of great help to you and might not be in the industry that you're looking for. So it's just a different perspective on networking. I know that it works. I have done this event for almost 30,000 people in 17 cities worldwide, in 5 countries. They started at my event space in San Francisco in the South of Market area called the Box SF. It's a meetings and events venue and a very unique retail antique store. But I started them about 15 years ago at the Box SF, and they became a big success. They're not big financially. So let me get that straight. This is not what I do for a living. This is not how I make my money. This certainly won't make my building payment. But they are a huge success in that we've helped people find homes. We've helped people find jobs. We've helped people get divorced. We've helped people get married. We've helped people suffering with illness. We've helped raise money for people who needed to raise money for a cause or a need or an emergency. And I'm very proud of my network, and I'm very proud of the people who show up here. And I have come to love so many of them because strangers come in and they're no longer strangers when we meet. So they've become friends. They have been in my network for, some of them, for decades now. And we show up for each other. And that's important because we're in a time, particularly now post-pandemic, when people are struggling more than ever. I know so many people who are still out of work. I have one friend who's been looking for a job for 4.5 years. I don't know how he even survives. I lost friends during the pandemic, and I've lost 5 friends this year that were unrelated to the pandemic. It's just the cycle of life, And so these events for me are very important towards helping people to understand where relationships should sit, if that makes sense. And so I invite you to go to our website, theartofactivenetworking.com. I invite you to sign up for the email list. There's going to be buttons on the website where you can join our meetup groups or our Facebook pages or follow our Instagram at The Art of Active Networking. or anything that you want that is your, I don't know, your preferred method of connecting. Mine is I love to get text and phone calls. It's just how I am. But I am very, very grateful to everybody that attends. I announced our first event since 2019 the other day. It's going to be on July 29th here at the Box SF. Or I keep saying here at the Box SF. I'm actually home right now, but okay. But it's going to be at the Box SF. I am also, for the first time in 15 years, selling vendor tables, because I also know so many artists that want to sell their work. We have a chocolate vendor that's already signed up. So if you have a very small business, a cottage business, if you're an artist, a maker, a jeweler, a candlestick maker, I don't care what you do, but if you have anything that you would like to sell, products you would like to sell, this would be a great place for you to potentially put your wares out. Tickets are $20, $30 at the door, $20 in advance, $50 for the table if you want to do a vendor table. There will only be 10 available vendor tables at each event until sold out. There will only be, I think, 75 or 80 tickets for sale for the event. We've already sold 10 in 3 days, and we have sold 2 vendor tables so far. I'm convinced that the event will sell out. They usually do. And I'm very, very grateful for everybody who comes to help other people, to practice MyGive4, to learn about the art of active networking, and to build community, which I think is always very important, to hear each other's stories, to share each other's problems, and to band together to try to help each other to solve those problems. So I would love to see you. I would love to meet you. I would love to help you if possible. Theartofactivenetworking.com. Theartofactivenetworking.com is the website. Please sign up for the email list. Please join the groups on the page there. We have a LinkedIn group, like I said, a meetup group. Those are the most actives. All of the ticketing will be done through Eventbrite. And I would love to see you. I'd love to have you be a part of our community. And please, if you don't come to the events and I could still be of some help, feel free to just give me a call on my mobile at 415-602-9500, and I will do my absolute best to help, okay? Have a great evening, and I hope to see you soon.